Welcome to Chop and Brew, everybody. We're here for a momentous occasion because our glasses are empty and it's 20 degrees outside, which means it's winter time. And what does winter time usually mean? Barley wines, Russian imperial stouts, barrel-aged everything.
Baltic porters. I like the Baltic porters.
That's the old school way of celebrating winter. We're talking about the next generation of winter warmer, the new tradition for the holidays. So what do you think we're going to be drinking for some tasting notes?
Baltic porter, definitely Baltic porter.
Russian Imperial Stout.
Maybe a double barley wine.
No, man. We got the juice.
Oh.
What's up? That's the new tradition, baby. We're keeping it clean in the 2013. This is the Green Apple JOOSE.
Put it in our goblets,
It's
yo.
12%. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Mike, you have to take your glass closer to the camera. Hold on. Yeah, let's pour it closer. We're not shooting B-roll for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. This is what Slimer would drink at his holiday party. Oh, my gosh. It was green like I wanted it. All right. So, as you may know, the three of us, we never introduce ourselves. Who are you?
Jay Keeler.
Mike Dawson.
And Chip Walton. We are now drinking Green Apple JOOSE, 12% alcohol, premium malt beverage with natural flavor, certified color, and FD and C yellow number 5.
Dude, it's super clean. It's
Super clean.
super clean.
Says please drink responsibly.
No deal.
It is from La Crosse, Wisconsin, so that's the good news.
I've had a lot of alcoholic energy drinks from Wisconsin, and usually what the characteristic aroma coming off is a little bit apple, Jolly Rancher.
Yeah.
A little bit cherry. This one's a little bit different though. I have to say that.
Some proprietary experimental
I don't
Jolly
know.
Rancher.
I don't know.
It could be an experimental Jolly Rancher variety, like JR 5256.
To back up a little bit, Wisconsin used to be one of the premier hop growing regions in the U.S.
It used to be really big, the Jolly Rancher producing regions too, right? Before
really,
the Civil War.
Yeah, absolutely. And so now that they're finding resurgence, they're growing a lot of more Jolly Ranchers. They're experimenting. The climate is really perfect for Jolly Ranchers. And
Point of order. Do you think that Jolly Ranchers grown in Wisconsin or the Midwest in general can compete legitimately on a qualitative level with Jolly Ranchers from, say, like Yakima Valley?
I think so. I think they have a unique characteristic to their flavor, to their aroma. I think as a lot more juice makers move to the localvore sort of movement where they want their Jolly Ranchers grown locally. They want their Jolly Ranchers that they're using for fermentable base, grown locally. I think there's a real market there, and I think what you're going to see is a lot more of these juices are going to be a lot more locally focused. They're going to have a local
like juice rooms,
Yeah.
Like every community is going to have a juice room.
Right, exactly. They make juice for their neighborhood. I mean, they make juice for their community. So the juice that they make, I mean, it's catered toward the juice that, the local bike community wants, the juice that the local,
Mustache connoisseurs.
Yeah, mustache. So I think that's what's going to happen. You're not going to see these juice makers looking to, distribute to 5-6 states right out the gate. They're going to be looking to provide the juice that their local community is really looking, to enjoy, and it's going to reflect that local community.
So in a way, the juice is going to be loose in the local community.
Yeah, but constrained, right? So it's not just like
I want to give it full points for appearance.
Yeah.
oh yeah, I mean it's clear,
Slimer green.
It's bright.
Jello shot
I would like a
green.
little
it's
more
highly attenuated.
Highly attenuated. I'd like a little more head retention out of this,
Well,
but
yeah.
a little more carbonation perhaps. But anyway, I was going to be the bad guy. I'll be that guy, and I will say, like, not all juice is created equal, and there are juice makers out there that are just not cutting the Jolly Rancher. They're not cutting the watermelon or the green apple, and it's they don't have a microbiologist on staff.
No QA.
No QA. They don't have
juice quality.
There's no Jolly Rancher quality control in the lab. Yeah. And I think they're kind of doing a disservice to craft juice in
Yeah.
general when they're putting out kind of subpar caffeinated malt beverage with alcohol.
I admit, like, we may see a saturation of the juice market.
Do you think there's going to be a craft juice bubble that bursts?
It could happen. It could happen. But I think what's going to happen there is that quality is going to be quality is going to be the standard, right? So, like, even to get your foot in the door, you're going to have to make a quality product. So you're
going to have to make a quality juice.
Your juice is going to have to meet a certain standard. After that, it's going to be the marketing. You know, if you've got good marketing
Look
like
at that
this,
can.
you've got, tribal graphics, you've got, like wild and crazy fonts. The one thing that we haven't talked about is this whole juice versus juicy debate.
There are a lot of juice-like beverages out there.
Being produced by
large corporations.
the big two.
That are kind of riding the coattails.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's just...
So they hear about a new trend in the juice world, and these juicy guys are like, now we got to make a black juice.
Or
Yeah.
we
We
gotta
make a sour
pat-
juice. But isn't it taste weird? No, they want the sour juice.
Or a
now.
session juice.
Session
Yep.
juice is the
Yeah.
That's, God, I can't stand session juice.
Well,
I
it's,
have to
it's just,
say.
at
just like,
least,
because they
this
keep
is like-
trying to put as many
Give
Jolly Ranchers in the session juice.
Right.
It's like they don't know what proportion.
But without
Well,
the artificial coloring backbone to support those Jolly Ranchers, it's just like it's just heartburn. And
Well-
like, I want the alcohol content, and I want that yellow number 5 and that
do.
green
I
number
know.
3.
I know.
I do. I want it.
Yeah.
What really irritates me is it's about the marketing, right? So, you're gonna label your product as juice, craft juice, but when you come down to like trying to track down who actually makes this, you can't find that information. That's where it comes a little juicy, right? Like with this juice, I mean, it says.
Okay, we should.
Hold on.
It's
yeah.
juicy.
It gets juicy. That was good. We should maybe go back to the root of the controversy first and define juice versus juicy.
Oh yeah, we should probably.
So like juice, it's independent, it's artisanal, it's classic juice style. It's your
Right.
watermelon, it's your
Right.
green apple, it's your
it only uses a certain percentage of Skittles or
Right.
Laffy Taffy.
right.
Right.
But so where people kind of start to get their backs up a little bit about it is when things are defined as juicy, where those, their flagship brands use a larger percentage of Starburst
Right.
or a larger
Right.
percentage of Skittles.
Right.
And
Right, yeah.
well, but
But
those things
there's-
have a place too. I'm personally sick of premium American juice being a whipping boy for the craft juice movement.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of skill and artistry to make a juice that consistently at that scale.
That
You know,
green.
and that green.
yeah.
It's always this
It's
green.
like
no
people
matter
say,
what. where
I
you
got
get it."
into juice because I didn't like that fizzy green juice stuff, but like that's a valid style in and of itself.
Right, but I think
And you shouldn't disrespect.
what it really comes down to is just transparency and marketing, right? It's we want to know where our juice is being made.
Okay.
And I think taking it back to those juice rooms and the local juice movement, we just want to know that the who is making our juice. Who's making the juice?
Are robots making our juice? Juice bots?
Juice pods.
This is a craft juice, right? This would be defined as
Right.
craft juice because it labels it's from United Brands Company,
Oh,
Lacrosse, Wisconsin. We know that's a craft juice company.
It sounds big, but
I
because
line
it's from
up
lacrosse, you
outside-
know it's small.
It's exactly. We
I
know
line
that's
up
craft food.
outside every Halloween weekend to stand in line
Oh,
for
yeah.
their special juice release. Juiceness Day.
Yeah, Juiceness
Yeah,
Day.
I camp out.
This comes in a can, and as we've all learned in the last 5 years in the craft juice industry, cans are it. Like cans are what the cool
cans are
stuff's
taking
coming out
over,
of,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So are
I
you
mean-
impressed by this tall boy? with
I
the
am.
big
I mean,
mouth?
this is the way it's going. Juice has traditionally been sold in glass, and I
Right.
just think that, I hate to say it, but the writing's on the wall. juice is meant to be delivered in a can. I mean, it's the right vessel for delivery.
Right.
And
You want to take it camping. You want to take it.
yeah, and
Squirrel hunting.
Let's not even talk about the light.
All right, so like I agree, like for protection from light, and because you don't want the ISO Jolly Ranchers to be shattered by a UV light and skunk your juice.
Right.
But I don't think cans are it, and I don't think bottles are it. I mean, I really think that cask juice is the ultimate expression because, as Karja, the campaign for real juice, has been teaching us for the past 300,000 years, that is the ultimate purest expression of this form of liquid refreshment, where you strip that carbonation out and it's served at a warmer temperature, and that 12% alcohol really comes out real juice.
It's real juice.
That's real juice.
Yeah.
That's real talk on real juice.
You know, not every bar, not every, establishment's going to be able to serve juice on cask.
That's why there's juice lists.
And even the ones that do aren't educated. I saw a bar today grab a cask of juice like 30 minutes before they're going to serve it. And I was like, man, that juice has got to come out at least like 3 hours. Right? You got to let it mellow. You got to let it settle and then tap it the right way.
Yeah.
That's not real juice.
It's not real juice. And that's why I feel like Europe is so far ahead of us.
Oh, yeah.
In that, like, the juice market, like, they understand it. There's just not the training.
Right.
Or the appreciation.
But they're a little stuck in their ways. You know, there's like, you can find like watermelon, apple, strawberry, cherry, and that's like it.
And that's the way it's been
over here.
And that's what it's been, yeah.
Come over here, we're doing things like Sparkle Lightning and Giggleberry.
Yep, exactly.
That's what I'm talking about, that Giggleberry, dude. Those eccentric names are gonna. No one will ever be able to like fight a copyright on Giggleberry.
But it kind of makes the message that like, look, we got to shake things up. The juice must flow. The juice must flow, man.
Right.
They're actually not letting the juice loose. They're kind of
yeah.
Kind of exactly. Well, so all in all,
yeah.
Your
this has been illuminating.
Score out of 50. What's his juice get?
51.
32.
Gentleman's 13.
Gentleman's 13. Here's to a gentleman's 13.
All you juice makers at home, like, keep doing it. That's what keeps this scene alive. That's what fuels this industry. Because we all know, like, professional juice makers, they were once
home juicers.
Juice makers.
The trends start with the home juice.
So no matter how you fall in this debate, keep the juice flowing, man.
The juice is loose.
Yeah,
the juice is loose.
The juice is loose, man.
Chop for chop, juice for juice.
Juice for juice.
Juice for juice.
Thanks for not breaking my glasses.
That's real juice.
That is real juice.
Actually, that's like the opposite of real juice. Good God, dude. I wonder what color this is.
We're gonna find out.
Green. I hope it's lime green.
It's gonna be a chip sandwich, y'all. Chip sandwich.
That's blue. Normally you'd have the chips on the side, but this time we're gonna put them right.
Chips in the middle. Chips in the middle.
I was talking to this dude one time about his juice. Turns out he made the juice in the mountains. You can make this juice at home. What's wrong with the juice?
What's wrong with the juice we got?
The juice we got is pretty juicy.
I guess that's why they call it the juice. Karja, the campaign for real juice in England, has done a lot of really important work in the past 300,000 years to promote awareness of... They've been around a long time, and this is super important, because, like, doesn't get that green without Cthulhu, motherfucker.
Well,
300,000 years. Don't laugh.
I'm
Don't laugh.
Choking.
It's serious.
On the awesomeness. Which is big, by the way. 22. This is a bomber.
It's a bomber of juice,
dude. Of 12% juice. 23.5 ounces. That's crazy. Why does this exist?
I guess that's why they call it the juice.